side. And you already mentioned it, Mike Bull here in the background, and the United Team Performance 68 fighting against RWB Rigel here. It's the second battle we are following for New in the background here.
Yeah, we've also got Charger and Mardell, and I can barely read. I need my glasses, but it looks like Nate Newcomer.
Yeah,
they are also closing the gap down as well, so that's about 5/10 between all those guys. But very, very interesting line from Mike Bull, nearly tapping the rear end of Rigel, but keeping it clean and yeah, keeping it nice and clean going around Parabolica. But now Mike Bull will have the suck as he goes down the straight, heading towards Variante de Retifilo.
Yeah, he's actually not gonna have the mark, but the Mike suck into turn 1 here. I can't, not tonight. I'm not ready. I'm not prepared. Right.
So it's a bit counterintuitive, isn't it? Going down the gears, but still accelerating. But yeah, that's what they do to stop the rear wheels from locking.
That's quite interesting. Well, I obviously see that on the downshifts, but I didn't know that at night, especially in the AMG, we can see it very clearly with these side pipes, the side exhausts there, giving us a little action. Once again, far to the inside.
Causes nailed it is rev match, and that was the phrase I was looking for.
All right.
Yeah, it's like rev matching in your car when you're healing timing.
Yeah, it's
still looking at Mike Bull and Rigel heading down the straight. Maybe he'll have the power of the suck now to keep it going, so he can explode into T1 and get a nice zesty move.
Yeah, he's already coming to his insides, but he's actually pulling out in time to avoid any sort of further repercussions in between the two, as they're now sharing the cozy landmark, which is turn 3 here, around the outside of the Curva Grande. So now heading into turn 2, once again side by side, holding hands for a little bit before Bull pulls out an absolute banger move here into turn 5.
It was a very nice defensive line that he took as well, just leaving a little bit of a gap on the outside to maybe entice Rigel, and he can move out of the way if Rigel outbraked himself. But yeah, beautiful defensive line there just to seal the deal when he goes through. But that means Rigel will now have the run on them.
And actually had a little bit of a moment there, definitely losing traction. That's gonna cost him the position immediately once again. It's a bit of a rough one there, back and forth there, they're yo-yoing there. The positions at the moment. Let's have a quick look here. We already see it in the left-hand side. Timing is very close in between Tejero and Binnersley as well, as they're now about to head onto the start-finish straight here. Let's actually see if Bull is going to go for a move side by side here once again. Don't want to miss that. To the helicam we go here in just 1 second. It looks like he's already slightly ahead. That should be enough for him to cover off. This is once again breaking very deep and sideways there. Let's see if the Ferrari left enough room, not that time around, so Rigel actually forced to lift on the exit, which is going to give him the same exact poor run onto the start finish straight here.
Yeah, he's going to be rubbing the back of Mike any second now. He dives to the inside for the move into turn 1 into Retifilo. And yeah, Vatsum got the inside line now, and you can see Mike Bull has to take a slightly wider line in, but he could try and get the cut back, but it doesn't look like he's got the run on him while they go around Curva Grande.
Yeah, he almost caressed him there on the entry, but well aware and spaced out too. Got it figured out, and they continue to fight here. Apparently, looks like Bull is at the pace of the number 96 here, despite the major class difference. It's very nice to see such a close fight unfold for a multitude of laps at this point. They've been at it for about 15 minutes now, really.
Yeah, definitely. It's good to see this kind of battle ongoing. I think also following the battle between Sharp and Tarbuck as well, with Gretschel close behind as well, and it looks like Gretschel's slightly dropping back. You can just see the timing screen on the left-hand side. Gretschel's dropped back now to a second, but Tarbuck is slowly gaining onto the back of Sharp in the Lexus. So we'll see how it goes. But the Evo Ferrari, it seems to be doing all right around here.
Yeah, I have to say it's personally my favorite car to drive around Monza at this point in time. They're still going. I just can't. There's different battles. I want to have a look. Come on, guys, just get it figured out. They're still side by side now for the 4th time in a row. To the inside. Can you stop it in time? Yes, narrowly so. Oh, look how close this is. Wow.
He nearly gave Rigel a kiss on the arse as he came back around, going through Parabolica. Very close indeed, but I feel like this battle is going to keep on going. It's going to yo-yo positions right now, because
Yeah.
as soon as one gets the right...
Maybe get that impact figured out.
Yeah,
Completely
that's
nailed
such an
himself.
Astro. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
such an Astro trap on exit, and that will just kick you off massively. That will just fuck you up. And unfortunately,
Look at
that's going to
that.
be an absolutely ruined front end. And if he can nurse it back, he's got a 5 minutes until their pit window opens. If he
Oh,
wants to
would
keep
you
it at
look
2
at that.
But
That is not the way you want to be steering that wheel to be going straight. That is...
more than 90 degrees to the right, that thing is absolute goose.
He's slowly nursing it around. And chances are that's basically their race ruined at this early stage. And I don't think there was much contact there between any other car. The United team performance number 68, that just he can't even stop in time. And look, the front hood at this point in time is all completely lifted itself, peeled itself off the engine block.
Yeah, that thing's toast. It looks like a bit of cheese has gone off and you've just smacked it into the wall. It's just absolutely fucked up. But yeah, unfortunately, it's racing, mistakes happen, and hopefully they can get the car back on track, because they've still got Mike Speed, who's a lap down compared to them. So they still have someone to race. But we're seeing